Hello, I'm talking about the lemon detox diet and what it's like to fast for a whole week. Oh my goodness, I did this. My friend said, I've got a challenge. Do you want to join me? I was like, when somebody dares me to do something, I have to just, for some reason, I have to do it. I was like, okay, what is it? And he goes, it's called the lemon detox diet. I was like, oh no, it sounds horrible. Anyway, it was a whole week, 7 days without eating a single thing. Oh my goodness. And it came kind of at a good time because I'd been trying to turn my health around. I have autoimmune. No, I don't have autoimmune because I reversed it. And this lemon detox diet was like the final thing that I wanted to do to help reverse autoimmune. So I did quite a lot of research on fasting and the cells, autoimmune cells, and I read that when you fast, you can achieve cell regeneration. And so when my friend said to me about this lemon detox diet, I was like, it's happened for a reason. I need to do it for my autoimmune. And so basically you do an entire week without eating a single thing, as I said, and you make up this mixture of a tree syrup, maple tree syrup or something. I'll show you the pictures. Tree syrup, lemon, cayenne pepper. There might have been one more ingredient. But so you basically make up this like big jug, and then that's all you have for the whole day. You make it up in the morning, and then that's all you can have. And the tree syrup sap stuff is supposed to give you all the nutrients your body needs. And the cayenne pepper is good for keeping you warm because you will get cold not eating, and also it helps to burn off those worn out dead cells or autoimmune cells or damaged cells, to give you like to burn them off so that your body creates new ones. This is what I read, okay? And so I was like quite excited. So what was it like? I love my food, absolutely love it, but I also realized in that week what a massive habit food is. Oh, of course it is. Like, of course it's going to be a habit, isn't it? We eat every day, 3 times a day, whenever, but it's the comfort that I get from food that I really missed. Also, I think if I'd have been doing it and living on my own or on my own that week, it would have been a lot easier to distract myself. But it was like human torture, preparing a meal for my son, 3 meals a day, and handing them over and not having any of it. We went down to Devon, and we drove all this way to go on holiday. And I remember we went swimming. Bad idea, really. If you're going to do this, plan it. I'll give you some tips at the end. But yeah, we went away and we went swimming. And you know, after swimming, you're really hungry, aren't you? And then, of course, I couldn't eat anything. And I made this chili con carne for Josh. And I remember like slamming his plate down. There you go. You know, then I had to just go and distract myself, absolutely starving. So it changed my relationship with food. I've done this before where I've managed to change my relationship with food in a really healthy way and just see food as a fuel. So it's easier to do when you've got fun, exciting stuff going on in your life that, you know, is keeping you occupied and distracted and entertained. And I think when you're low and you enjoy food anyway, it's much, much harder to do this. But I did it in the past before I was super busy with work, and I just thought, right, okay, I'm only going to eat when I'm really hungry, and I'm going to only eat things that are really nutritious. And it really did change this kind of sloppy, oh, I'm just going to go and grab something out of the cupboard attitude just because I was bored, really. I was just looking for something to do, and I will do that. I'll just, you know, go and get some cashew nuts or some chocolate or something. So it really kicked that into touch. My energy levels went kind of through the roof. I think it was about 3 days in. I don't know if I was having like strange experiences, almost hallucinogenic at one point. but I do get quite hangry. So, you know, when I'm hungry, I am quite irritable, and I did experience quite a lot of that. But for me, it was the mental determination of that achievement of doing it. Once I set my mind to something, like, I do not want to let myself down. And of course, I had my friend as the sort of accountable other who was doing it with me, and he was like messaging me, "You haven't eaten anything today, have you?" And I'm like, "No." So I did it, and like planning, because after you've done it, you can't just go straight in and have a great big full meal. You know, you have to break in very gently again. So I remember just being super excited. I'd planned what I was going to have, and it was just like a little bit of boiled rice with a tiny bit of like just vegetables on the top. Broccoli, I really missed broccoli. And then I think I had some almond butter or something on top of that. So, and tomato, I was just like, oh, I can't wait to eat a tomato. And everything tastes so much better when you haven't eaten for a week. What I would say though, is I've done it before where I've detoxed sugar, and I took sugar completely out of my diet for like, I don't know, about a month. I didn't have a single bit. And then after that, when I just had a carrot tasted super sweet to me, like really, really sweet, because I hadn't had any sugar. And I think I was expecting this to happen again. But of course, because for the week I was on the tree syrup, that syrup is really, 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 really sweet. So you don't get that appreciation of sugar after the lemon detox diet, I don't feel. But yeah, so if you want to try this, I would say do it when you've got a week, like plan the week. You don't want to you don't have nothing on and be bored and thinking about food and frustrated and annoyed. So you want things on to keep you occupied and make the week go quickly almost. But you also want time to reflect inwardly and make it a spiritual practice. But so you kind of want a relaxing week, physically not too demanding, not too much stress really, but you want things on. So maybe you could see it as like, right, okay, I'm going to do this detox for a week, but I'm going to reward myself for doing that by having things booked in, like, I don't know, maybe go for a haircut, save all your things that you would normally do to like pamper and treat yourself for that week. So you could say, okay, I'm going to go and have a haircut, or I'm going to have my nails done, or I'm going to meet up with friends, or, you know, be careful not being too social where people are eating, like, you know. But you could, if you have reflexology or massage, you could book it in for that week, maybe do a spa day, something where you will be occupied and enjoying yourself. Give yourself things to be grateful for, and then use it as a time to reflect on food, your relationship with food, and also use it to reset your kind of eating habits. This is what I did. So I was like, right, I'm a clean slate now. I just imagined I had full cell regeneration, and when I went back into eating food, I was like really careful. Okay, I don't want to have gluten, dairy and sugar and meat. Like, it leaves not a lot when you're trying to cut out all of those things, but it makes you so grateful for food again that you do things that are creative with the food that you can have. And then the other thing is about when you cut out certain food groups is it's really easy to focus on what you can't eat, but focus on what you can eat, and then, you know, write food lists if you're trying to cut out certain food groups. Really good idea. Like a fast is a really good way to start off, and then you've maybe lost your cravings a little bit for them after you've done the fast, and then it's like start as you mean to go on. I'm really rambling now. I'm just going to go because I feel like I'm repeating myself. Anyway, give it a go, the lemon detox diet. Well, I say give it a go. I'm not advising you, of course. You should speak to a doctor first, or a health professional, because don't sue me if it goes wrong. Just go and get advice. Yeah. Enjoy. Bye.